Rocking RoadShow. The only show for bikers by bikers. Jump on, we talk all things motorcycle. Mates, accessories, weekly rides, bike nights, and more. With your host, Alvie, and the 113. So take stands up and let's get rolling.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Rocking RoadShow. As always, I am Alvie, joined with my cohort.
The what? Come on.
My partner in crime.
The 1-3, baby. That's me.
1-3. Welcome to another live show here at the home of the Rocking RoadShow, the 1-3 bar.
1-3 bar.
And just because I've had one of those days,
Sláinte, brother.
Cheers. There we go.
Hey, what's with the clothes, bro?
So the clothes. The clothes are Alvie's uniform. I've been working all day. I was in Texas for the last 2 days, so I came straight from the airport to here, and this is what you get. So you get work clothes, Alvie. It's not biker Alvie, but he's clowning me for my fucking clothes,
right?
And you may be able to tell on the camera there.
Oh shit!
He's got some freaking hair on his shoulders because he's a little more
cleaned up,
a little more cleaned up.
Yeah,
hey, baby, thanks for joining us.
Hey, well, I had my daughter's girlfriend trim me up.
Give you a quick
right before the show.
Give you a quick 1-2.
That's where I disappeared to for a little bit.
There you go.
Oh shit.
So that's why I'm sitting here in a polo and sunglasses on my head. So
oh my gosh, this is funny shit.
Hey, I can't complain though. This is the work uniform. It could be have blitz and everything else, so at least I don't have to wear the stupid monkey suit that most.
I'm lowering this camera because all what I see is
here. Hold on, let me get you so you can see what a lot of.
Yeah.
I should probably do the same to my.
Yeah, man.
So Phil, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining.
Hey, Phil. Who's that? Kevin? Oh, Kevin. Hey, you joined.
I
nice.
joined. How about that?
Kim Buth joined. Hey, Kimmy.
Okay, so with that, let's jump into story number 1 today. This is kind of cool because this, Kim will probably remember this from Saturday. We were
S-A-T-U-R.
Yeah, we went by our house that we're having built out in Dunedin, and we were going to the casino for her birthday.
I love the casino.
And the casino's never been good to me. Kim does well. I shouldn't say it. I usually lose money, but the last few times I've gone, I've broken even, so I can't really complain. I have a good time.
You sit back, you watch her have fun. That lets you have fun, and you go, "All right, baby, I'm good." Drinking some beers. Man.
Yeah, well, but then she usually looks at me and goes, "You need to get out of here because you're harshing my vibe, man. You're bringing your shitty luck over to my table."
What you need to do, you need to get my mom.
Yeah,
my mom. Oh, she's got all kinds of points, and she stays for free, and she
figures it out.
Yeah, she's throwing some money down, but she's come home with a couple $1,000, and I'm like, I'm lucky to hit 100.
We had one night we went. We were probably there an hour maybe.
Yeah,
and I'd say a half an hour of that was sitting at the Hard Rock eating dinner and having some drinks. We come out and we kind of go our separate ways because she likes to play roulette and I like to play craps, and it's shitty because it's not real craps, and fucking Hard Rock, get your shit together.
I know nothing about craps.
But that's my game, so I love playing craps. And so anyways, we split up and she goes to her roulette table and she kind of jumps off and she likes to go play video poker. She goes over to the poker table or video poker. Well, she comes back and she hands me her ticket of her winnings.
Yeah.
She won like $1,200.
Sweet.
And I went, "That's it. We're gone.
That's it. Right now.
Right now. We're leaving."
Wait, how much?
Cashed out and walked out.
How much she put in?
It was like $100.
Yeah. See that when I go, I'll put $100 in. I said, "This is it."
Yeah.
So Cindy and I will both go in. We'll throw $100 down, and we'll play on that $100 for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
But we play the slots.
Yeah.
You got to max out on those slots to win. Mm-hmm. I have yet to go to the tables.
I'll tell you what, man. It's funny because the slot machines have been good to me lately. And it's, when I say good to me, like I'll sit down and it's like my last $20 and I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. Throw the $20 in there and I'll hit for like $250, $300. I'll cash out and I'll walk away. And I'm literally like $20 in and I'm done. Like it's the quickest $200, $300 I make and I'm done.
I'm $100 out. I'm like, yes, I made $100. Yeah, you suck.
So,
hey, Phil.
So we sidetracked a little bit. So we were on our way to the casino, and we're on Hillsborough,
yes,
in Tampa, and we're kind of for anybody that's in the Tampa area will know exactly what I'm talking about. But we're on Hillsborough between about 40th and like I don't know Havana.
Okay.
That kind of area there.
Yeah,
right?
all right. Yeah.
Armenia, that area, right? So anyways.
That's a good ways down the road.
Yeah, it kind of is from 40th, whatever. But so anyways, these three guys come out of the side street onto Hillsborough on dirt bikes and two guys on dirt bikes and a guy on an ATV. They hit Hillsborough, blah, pop it up on the one wheel, and they go down as far as I could see, because I'm heading the other way, on two wheels.
Wow.
I'm sorry, on one wheel. ATV on the back, two wheels.
Wow.
Wheeling the whole way.
The whole way.
The whole way.
Holy crap.
And I was like, I looked over at Kim and I was like, the fuck was that? She's like, I don't know. So we just keep going. Well, so today I'm sitting in Houston and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to talk about tonight.
We just talk about anything.
And
whatever comes in.
And the guy I fly with, Scott, he goes, have you heard of this wheels up, guns down? And I'm like, no.
No. What?
He goes, check it out. It's pretty crazy. So I'm like, okay. So I Google it real quick. And it's guys jumping out on dirt bikes and ATVs, popping wheelies on main drag.
I have heard of this. Didn't they just did it not too long ago, right?
Yeah. So the wheels up, guns down move. It's a movement. All right. Was started, I think, last year down in South Florida in the Miami area. And
Dade Broward. Broward County.
Yeah, Dade Broward. And they do it on Martin Luther King Day. It's kind of like I don't know, like a show of
solidarity.
I don't know. It's I mean, so really what it is the organizers of this Wheels Up, Guns Down kind of, I think, are coming from a good place. The execution might not be the right way, but they're coming from a good place. And the good place is this. If you guys are if you guys are from Florida or anywhere really in the States, you know that gun violence and just violence in general in South Florida sucks pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So these guys that started up this movement, their idea was, let's get out on our bikes and our ATVs and whatever.
Right.
And it is a way to, it's kind of like give somebody something else to do instead of gangbanging, doing drugs, whatever.
Wait.
That's their idea.
Right. Okay, that's their idea.
Right.
Where are they doing this?
Well, they're doing it, they're doing it on the main streets of whatever town that they're in. So in Miami, they're
I-95, US 1.
I don't know if they're doing it on, I haven't seen anybody on I-95. I've seen them on like US 1, on the Causeway to South Beach, those kinds of places.
So they're doing this in traffic. So
they're definitely doing it in traffic. They're not, it's not like they're not doing it on a closed street. They're not, it's not sanctioned by police or anything like that.
Let's figure this out here. So they got dirt bikes.
Correct.
More than likely, no lights, no tags, no.
Yeah, they're definitely not. I don't think they're street.
Nothing's legal at all.
Probably not.
Okay, all right, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, they're doing wheelies.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're doing it in traffic.
Correct.
And they're more than likely blocking intersections.
Yeah.
I've seen blocking intersections, driving unsafe. Number one, they're out doing wheelies all over the place.
Sure.
So you have all these vehicles that are around here, and it's a recipe for disaster, man.
Of course.
This is not a good thing.
No, and I'm not. like I said, I don't know that I would go so far as to say it's a good thing. I think what I'm trying to say is the thought process behind it is I like where their head's at. Okay. I like the idea of put something other than a gun or other than a needle or other than a joint or other than whatever it is, right? Get something else in the hands of those kids so they're not out there gangbanging. No. I like the idea. Like I said, I don't think...
Put them in the middle of the street so they can kill
sure,
and run over.
No, and I understand. That's why I said I don't think the execution of that idea is right, but I like the idea. I like the idea. You know, hey, let's put these... Because look, you know, these guys... Now, again, I'm speculating and everything else, but these guys, they're tricking out these freaking... dirt bikes, ATVs.
Oh yeah.
So you know,
they're tricking them out. They're still not street legal. They're still doing it illegally.
I'm not saying that they are. And look, I'm not defending any of this either.
Dangerous.
I know that. I'm not defending any of this either. And if you look, there is some footage on multiple news outlets where they've legitimately shut down the street in the sense that the fucking cops are having a hell of a time trying to stop all this shit, right?
They're running them off the road.
They're running them off. Broward County's in a lot of fucking trouble right now. They've got a big time lawsuit coming their way. FDLE actually had to get involved to where they came down on Broward County's police department.
Yeah.
Because they're literally crashing cop cars into dudes doing wheelies to get them to stop. That's not cool either.
That is not cool. That is absolutely asinine. However, you got to stop these guys, and if all right, you know, sometimes you make an example. I hate to say it, make one or two, and maybe they'll quit.
Now,
but then they'll rally up and do something else.
Exactly. So I mean, it's kind of
eat more Tide Pods or something.
It's kind of a catch-22, right? So again, I think like. What's crazy about this thing, right, is so this Wheels Up, Guns Down has created, and I said it, I was talking to 1-3 about it earlier before we hit record. It's created, I'm not going to use the right word. The word, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but it's created this culture, this offshoot, whatever, right? And what you end up having is now, because of that movement down there, right? Because of this Wheels Up, Guns Down, and it's done over the course of a weekend for Martin Luther King Day.
Well, I can tell you, I saw some guys from up here. They were on another page that and one of the pages that we're on, and they went down to it. I saw, hey, how many people are going to this thing? And,
right.
And I was oblivious to what it was, and I didn't do any research at that time. So now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And honestly, guys, please come on, man. I think you're doing a good thing for the idea,
right? But
it's horrible.
The execution of said idea is not the best.
It's horrible, Phil.
Set that up, and use the police in your favor, maybe, to kind of help them out. What Phil just said.
They're doing it in New York. It is illegal, and whatever. But he says they're crazy talented. They are.
Dude, I'm telling you. Dude. I'm not even shitting you, and you're absolutely right, Phil. I went on. These guys have Instagram pages,
right?
And you go on these Instagram pages, and I shit you not, they're better than Indian Larry. These guys are on one wheel, standing on the back of a fucking motorcycle, or on, they're sitting there going side saddle, jumping on the tops of it's insane, dude. It's insane.
It should, if it's a stunt show, it should be done in a controlled environment where nobody else can get hurt, because someone is going to be in a vehicle. They're going to get too close. That car is going to swerve around and hit another car or another biker. Then all the bikers are going to go after that person that hit that biker.
You're right.
It's their fault. They need to stop doing this.
I agree.
That's my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Alvie has his opinions.
Right. No, and I mean, like I said, I think
I need another beer. I'll be right back.
I think that the idea of this movement is cool. I have no problem with it. I think it's great. It's a great way to get kids off the streets. I have no problem with it. It's just like, it's nothing different than, I mean, I don't want to say nothing different, but it's like throwing, putting a kid onto a basketball league.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, there's places in Miami you can go ride dirt bikes in the dirt.
Of course there
in the
are.
mud. And give them something else to do. If that's what you want to do, if you want to get something other than guns.
But let's be realistic. It's not that they just want to ride their motorcycles. They want to look cool riding their motorcycles. Because, I mean, dude, there's guys on crotch rockets all over this fucking country. Mm-hmm. And all over this world for that matter.
Yes.
That will hit the interstate and open that fucker up, roll it up onto one wheel,
and go for miles.
Just fucking go for miles.
I don't agree with that either.
I'm just saying. So the thing is yes, they want to ride their bikes and they want to have fun, but they also there's the thrill of doing it in traffic. They're adrenaline junkies. There's no doubt, right?
Yeah.
So they're adrenaline junkies.
The risk is there.
The risk, right? The risk of getting caught doing something you're not supposed to be doing. The risk of dying. I mean, there's a lot of that shit, right? But it's also one of those, because all these guys have fucking Instagrams, all these guys have YouTubes. I'm telling you right now, one of the guys that I found, it's Mr. Business, MRBIZNESS. Okay. He's got 97,000 Instagram followers. Okay. I didn't look and see what his YouTube page was. He's got 100,000 followers to his shit, and he does like professional style video. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But look, I digress. I think me and the 1-3 are kind of in the same boat where we say, look, stop doing it on fucking major streets, man. Like, there's a dude in Orlando. He was on fucking Cimarron in Orlando, just one wheel, right, in between cars while on one wheel, steering a thing on one wheel. You don't have to go that far.
I mean, I've seen it here. I've seen it in Tampa. I've seen it across the Howard Franklin Bridge. Myself, I've been on a bike and watched them go by me. And no, I don't think, wow, I wish my Harley could do that, because I don't. and my Road Glide can do that, because I saw this chick do it on a Road Glide.
I kind of want to see if I can do one.
Well, you got to stand up on your seat and pull it back. I mean, it's there. But no, I'm not doing it.
I'll tell you what's funny about it. I've never been on a bike and popped a wheelie. I've been on like bicycles, but I've never done it on a motorcycle.
Okay, all right. I'm not saying that I've... Okay.
Wait, hold on. Okay, where were you in the night in question?
All right. Well, in living in Key West, it's a small community. There's no place to ride dirt bikes. My buddy, Andy Barrera, and I will throw your name out there.
Throw him under the bus.
Well, anyway, he happened to get a bike at the pawn shop. They brought it to the house. It was, I don't know, some like Yamaha 400 or something like that, and they didn't know how to ride it. They said, "Can you ride this thing?" I was like, "Yeah." I got on. I start wheeling down the road. They're like, "Oh, damn, you can do it." I did it. On a street, zero traffic. I mean, nothing. It was a neighborhood, and it was a very short distance. I did it 2 or 3 times. Yes, I have wheelied on the street. I do not condone that for anybody. And I would not do it on the fucking highway.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think that we're both in agreement in the fact that you guys got to be careful. You can't do this on fucking major streets.
Absolutely.
Do it in your fucking neighborhoods. Have fun with the boys. But you guys got to be careful. Because, I mean, like I said, they're fucking running you guys over in Broward County.
Yeah, and concrete hurts.
The concrete does hurt. So with that, we'll stop beating the dead horse. It's like I said. I think the thought process was good. I think the idea behind it was good. The execution was bad.
They need to find a different way to do this. Now, if they went and did this and got police escorts, closed roads, and had permits to do this, maybe not wheelies, but ride the bikes on a road on a certain path in a certain direction, going from point A to point B with road blockages, There, it's more of a contained thing, and you could still look cool. You riding your dirt bike on the street, But, dude, don't take your life at risk like doing this shit. Because you are. Somebody's gonna hit you. And it's not gonna be you. It's going to be your buddy next to you because you're going to cause that because you're going to make a car move into that buddy.
Yeah.
It's going to be, it's going to be bad. It's not a good thing, man.
All right. So changing topics here. We're going to go to
No, I want to talk more about this shit.
We're going to go in. We only have an hour-long show.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to go into a really cool story that I happened to find today. It was probably just because I was sitting in Texas. This even came up on my Google feed when I was trying to find stories to talk about today. So, what we're going to talk about is a benefit that's going on to benefit veterans and first responders out in Texas. So, for anybody out there watching us from Texas, here's a little news story from your guys' neck of the woods.
Oh, hell yeah!
So, this is a Texas-sized motorcycle build-off to benefit veterans and first responders. And what this is. Let's see. This spring, a nonprofit organization will put Dallas and Austin in a battle.
Okay? Really? Build off?
And it's going to be a build off. And what it's going to do is that build off is going to benefit veterans and first responders that suffer from PTSD.
What bike are they using? Is it the same bike?
They're using the same bike, and I'll get to it in a second.
Okay.
Indian Motorcycle, and which is funny. Indian Motorcycle, America's first motorcycle company.
However,
owned by the Canadians.
Yeah.
So Indian Motorcycle and Motorcycle Missions, which I've heard of Motorcycle Missions through a guy that I follow on Facebook and YouTube.
I think you've mentioned it to me.
I probably have. Motorcycle Missions is a nonprofit group that helps veterans and first responders through motorcycle therapy. Basically, they teach veterans how to ride, how to wrench on bikes, and it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's kind of like the MC world was to Vietnam vets.
Right.
It's kind of like that. They're kind of using the camaraderie of being on two wheels,
dude,
and getting together.
I'd like to talk to them. Bring them.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if we could figure something out there.
Maybe do something on this side.
And I know that they're from Texas. They're based out of Texas.
I completely get it, and I'm sorry to sidetrack you from this, but this just hit me in the head, and if I don't say it, it just goes away. I work for the VA. You all know that.
Yeah.
And, I work with veterans, and I'm there every day trying to find, look at these guys, man. I know, because I see every day guys wearing their vests and one-legged, whatever.
Right.
But I guarantee they can still turn wrenches and shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And they'd love to do this.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to talk to them.
See if we can create something out here.
Yeah.
It might be possible. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we can get the mad scientist in on this shit.
Get the fucking mad scientist rolling.
But he's going to have to learn welding skills. Sorry, bro.
So, they're going to hold a bike build-off competition between two groups of veterans and first responders from the Dallas area and from the Austin area.
That's awesome.
And they're going to take and design and build a custom Indian Chief Dark Horse is the bike they're going to start with.
What is that one?
So if you remember when we were at the expo,
is that little
all
one
blacked out?
Right? Yeah.
No, not. It's the bagger.
Oh, it is a bagger.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the little black one.
No, it's not.
That's
the Scout Indian
that was the Scout.
No, it's the bagger. Fairing. It's the black one that was there. The all black.
It was a sweet bike too.
They sold it the first day.
Yeah, I know. They had a couple really nice. They had that one silver one with the metal flag that looked like a bass boat.
Yeah, it was a little much. But no, I'm telling you, Indian Scouts, those things are the shit. I love those little bikes.
That is.
I wouldn't mind having one, to be honest with you. But
so you can go do wheelies down freaking.
That's right. You got it.
Yeah.
So what's cool about this is they're going to reveal the builds on April the 12th. And they're going to do it at some charity event called the Peace, Love, and Happiness Charity Weekend.
Oh, that's sweet.
And it benefits the 100 Club. What's really cool about it is the 100 Club provides financial and emotional support for families of first responders who've been injured or killed in the line of duty.
Oh, wow.
So kind of bringing into that, the helping out first responders and veterans.
Right.
The teams building the motorcycles are obviously made up of former military members or first responders from all branches of the U.S. military and local Dallas and Austin police and fire departments for as many as 3 decades. So some of these guys are older guys too.
Wow, man.
Here's a little snippet of 2 of the guys on the Dallas team. A gentleman by the name of John Arroyo is an Army veteran. He's a survivor of the Fort Hood shooting in 2014.
Oh shit.
And after recovering from his wounds, he received the highest non-combat honor for valor. And then in Austin, on Team Austin, a gentleman by the name of Robert Richmond, he's a local law enforcement officer. He's got 25 years experience on the force. He specializes in a few different disciplines, from standard patrol to hostage negotiation, human trafficking, and child abuse.
Wow.
So he's that guy. You'd sit him down, give him a beer. I bet you
could have stories forever with that.
and heart-wrenching and awful stories as well.
Oh God, yeah.
So, like I was saying, Motorcycle Missions helps bring first responders and veterans together to work towards a common goal. It's basically the trials and tribulations, camaraderie, long-term friendships, things like that motorcycle therapy helps bring all these guys. It's from Crystal Hess, Motorcycle Missions founder, said, "If we can help these heroes get back to living healthy, joyful lives while instilling the passion of riding motorcycles, then we fulfilled our mission."
Crystal Hess is a chick.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
outstanding.
If I remember right, she's also a veteran herself.
And that's even better.
I want to
Thank
say
you
Army.
for your service. I don't
remember, but
we were hoping
kind of
Navy,
going off
but
of, kind of going off of memory here. But
I was hoping for Navy.
So after the big reveal on the 12th,
right?
On the 13th, fans can go to Motorcycle Missions Instagram or Facebook, or Indian Motorcycles Instagram or Facebook, and you can vote for which build you think is better.
Do we have their Instagram or anything?
I'll link them into the chat here in a little bit.
Okay, great, awesome.
But then also what's really cool is they're going to take both of those bikes after they're built,
right?
Take them up to Sturgis,
woo!
And they're going to raffle them off at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally.
Let's go to Sturgis. Oh, wait.
Dude, I'd love to go to Sturgis.
We can't go to Sturgis this year. We got things going on, man.
Too many things going on.
Things going on this year.
But the proceeds from that, from both of those bike sales, will benefit the Motorcycle Missions as well. So, discuss?
No, I would love to discuss this one, but you covered everything, and I think it's an outstanding thing. I would like to do something similar here.
Yeah.
I think that if we put our heads together, maybe try to get in contact with them, maybe even if we can find someone else that would be interested in helping out with, kind of heading the path, if you will, or
I think if we could here's my thought: if we could get in touch with Motorcycle Missions,
yes,
and whether it be Indian or Harley, one of the major
someone in this area,
one of the major builders,
right?
Maybe we could put something together for next year's bike week.
I would say
or something like
if we could do something like that and do it, put Tampa against Orlando, Tampa against Jacksonville. My shit, man, put Tampa, doesn't even have to be in Tampa, but somewhere in the Tampa area, St. Petersburg or whatever, against Miami.
Yeah.
I know Phil Peterson doesn't do the Key West ride anymore, but he's still there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've got Petersons and you got Burt's up here. Man, this could be a big, huge draw.
Yeah.
With Harley Davidson thrown in the mix, and let's do this thing, Now, we said all this on the air, which makes it public knowledge.
Yeah, so now
if someone does it, we're fucked. But, at least give us a little bit of credit.
Say you stole our fucking idea.
You bastards.
Yeah, so...
But we would like to help.
Like, here's, I found this story and I thought it was... First of all, I thought it was awesome.
It is great.
Because it kind of hits home for me and 1-3 being veterans ourselves.
Absolutely.
But also hits home because me and this crazy bastard have always wanted to do some kind of a bike build. And
we still got an idea.
We do want to do something there, so we were just I saw this today and I was like, we got to talk about this. I think this is a cool idea. I think this is a great cause. So with that, if you guys would like, I would say visit Motorcycle Missions on their Facebook, Instagrams. I'm sure they have a .com as well.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Check them out, man.
Like I said, I've known about Motorcycle Missions for quite a while now through some other people that I follow on Facebook. And great organization. They do a lot of really cool shit for vets.
Yeah, I was just reading Phil's thing here. He says, I don't know about any of those groups. He says, that's the main reason why I love watching you guys, because we bring this shit out. Hey, Phil, that's awesome, man.
Thank you, Phil. I really appreciate that.
I don't type as fast as Alvie, so he'd be over there in a second probably going, blip, and whip out a 5-page paragraph. That's why you see me going, one. I'm pick and poke over here. Yeah, this is pick, this is poke, because this one goes, never mind.
But yeah, I mean, they are great. I mean, I think this platform for us kind of gives us that ability to kind of reach out there and touch people that probably never would have seen it. So, so yeah, I mean, a great organization. Check them out. They do wonderful things. I can't wait to see what these guys come up with. I can't wait to see what
they come up with, but I can't wait to talk to them.
Yeah, and hopefully we can make that happen, because I think that'll be that'll be really cool.
I think so.
Charles Flanagan, thanks for joining, buddy. Thank you for
hey Chuck. His name's Chuck.
Chucky.
Shit.
Okay, so we'll come off of the bike build to we're gonna go full circle.
Full circle. Well, hold on one second. I'm gonna get back to Chuck real quick. This motherfucker, Chuck is awesome. Chuck is awesome. He is a freaking pyrotechnics expert.
Wizard?
No, expert. You know those fireworks that they do, and not the little ones. I'm talking the big shows, the big 5, 4, 6 inch
mortars and all that shit. Yeah,
huge ones.
Yeah,
that's what he does.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, he works at the VA, but that's his side gimmick is pyrotechnics.
Sweet.
He is freaking amazing. I've seen some of his shit. It's like, holy man. You see his videos. And actually, when I was in orientation, they actually have a picture of him in the orientation. I don't know if he knows this. they show a picture of him kind of looking back like that, going and shit going off. I think it was at the stadium. It's fucking badass. That's cool. Awesome. Oh, Carmela joined too. That's awesome. Hey, how you doing?
Thank you for joining. So we're going to go a little full circle here to a story that we brought up a couple weeks ago. Some of you guys may remember, some of you may not. And if you're joining us for the first time, we'll give you a little recap, a little rundown.
Real quick. So a few weeks ago, we found a story about the Mongols MC lost, quote unquote, a legal battle in Santa Ana about their logo. Their backpacks, their trademark, their cuts. I know, I'm sorry, man. I was typing. I told you it takes me forever. I got like 7 letters up there. I lost track of what I was trying to say. Yeah, so they lost a court battle. Basically, they found him guilty of racketeering, and in the process of finding him guilty of racketeering, they confiscated a bunch of shit. Yeah, they said cops can take their fucking cuts. And they basically came out and said that the logo no longer is yours. It belongs to the state, so to speak. It's bullshit. And they basically came out and said that cops could come up to a Mongol and rip the fucking cut off of them. Do you want to be the receiving end of that? No. Right? So we talked about that, and I think we kind of beat that one up. We did. We'll leave it. And we kind of said how ridiculously stupid this sounded. So with that, we come back to this, and the reason we come back to it is I even forgot the K in Chuck. There you go. A federal judge has just rejected the U.S. government's unprecedented effort to gain control of the prize patches for the Mongols. Okay. Oh, so they get to keep them now. They get to keep them. All right. The ruling obviously was ruling. He ruled that the ruling to seize the Outlaws organization's logo
was unconstitutional. And I think me and you both kind of brought that up.
Yes.
In our topic the last time we talked, that it was a complete violation of your First Amendment.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we have rights, you know, the freedom of speech.
I know my rights.
I know, man, I know my rights. So, but I can't believe that all the jurors, because it has to be unanimous,
right?
They all said that they need to seize the patches and their trademarks, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
if I was on there, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. So, in a written ruling Thursday, U.S. District Judge David Carter.
By the way, that's this morning.
What's that?
This is today.
Oh, it is today. Look at that. We're breaking news here from the Rocking RoadShow.
Yeah,
baby. Judge David Carter marks a setback for federal prosecutors who 2 months ago persuaded a Santa Ana jury to find a Southern California-based club guilty of racketeering. And of course, like I said, they were going to seize the patches, the trademarks, but Judge Carter's ruling overturns that.
That's awesome. I have to agree.
The attorneys for the Mongols described the ruling as a victory for all motorcycle clubs. At the center of the legal battle was control over the patches and that depict the club's name. And of course, most of you guys probably know, but the Mongols patch is the Mongol
Genghis Khan
looking
with sunglasses
guy with sunglasses. Come on, man. Riding a motorcycle.
I know I'm ADD today. I'm sorry, but I'm like, come on, speak up. A little faster.
The motorcycle club used basically their First Amendment right and stood up for themselves as well as other motorcycle clubs.
If they had it painted on the tank, did they take the tank?
Yeah, that kind of comes into to another thing where the judge said, well, what about all the tattoos on members' backs?
They're gonna cut it off, man. They're gonna skin them motherfuckers.
Everything else, right? So if you're gonna take the physical patch, what about the metaphorical patch, right?
Yeah, well, that would not be that would be physical as well.
Well, it is,
honestly.
but it's not a patch in that sense, right? So
hey, Dan. Kim just real quick sidebar. Yeah, we're going to fucking Daytona, bitch.
Yeah, we are, and we're gonna get to that in a second.
Kim just confirmed.
Okay. So there you go. The woman has spoken. We are going to Daytona. So I'm not going to sit here and continue to read this, but basically, this judge came out and said, "Look, they're guilty of racketeering." He didn't overturn that ruling. But what he came out and said was, "You guys are guilty of racketeering. Any seizures that the state has made or the government has made up to now, including there were guns and everything else, is good done. You cannot take patches from members or from the club because that is an infringement upon their First Amendment right and as well as their Ninth Amendment right, which I can't remember."
Well, what is the Ninth Amendment?
See, look at that.
And
American citizens, and we don't even know what the fucking Ninth Amendment is.
Is there any?
I'm sorry, it wasn't Ninth. It was Eighth Amendment, and it was their Eighth Amendment protects you against excessive fines.
Oh,
so he ruled it as an excessive fine. But again, it goes back to what was it Phil that said, if it's on the tank, can they steal the tank? Yeah. So Mr. Carter comes out and says, and what does the government plan to do with tattoos of the Mongols patch and insignia on members' backs, arms, and other body parts? That certain individuals in the Mongol nation displayed the symbols while committing violent crimes.
It'd be like wearing a Nike T-shirt.
Yeah, and he basically comes out and he just says that just because somebody in a club does, and this is basically what me and you were saying. Yeah. Just because there's a couple bad apples in a group doesn't mean that the entire organization,
the whole bunch,
is bad.
You got a bunch.
Right? So there you go. So to the Mongols, congratulations, guys.
Absolutely. And here again, we're gonna say we are not affiliated with any club.
Right.
But we don't mind you being there. I mean, we actually don't mind if you all want to contact us, talk to us. Hey, let us know what's going on in your club.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't care. We'll put the word out there.
For sure.
But just remember, your club and maybe another club.
Independent riders. And we promote the motorcycle lifestyle.
That's it, man. That's all we do.
Whatever that comes down to. So, but like I said, congrats to you guys because
that's awesome.
That's a huge win for you.
It is,
and it's a huge win not for them, but for the whole motorcycle community as well.
You know, they just helped their rival motorcycle clubs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They absolutely just so even if they were trying to defend themselves or whatever with this going to the Supreme Court. Is that what it was? Supreme Court justice?
No, it was just a slightly higher court.
Slightly higher court. Okay,
then who made the ruling?
Right. So it may get passed.
Oh, it's definitely going to go past. It's going to go up to the Ninth Circuit.
So it might get So, but anyway, you guys just helped everybody. Kudos to you for being the bigger person.
Yep. Well, and I mean, So like I said. And like 130 was saying, it's going to go. They're going to appeal it. It'll go to the Ninth Circuit. It'll probably go to the Supreme Court. So that ruling may get overturned again, and then it may get overturned again. But
or they might just find it to be all right. This is asinine. Leave it alone.
Yeah, and I mean, I usually kind of when you come down to you start talking about constitutional rights and things like that. Yeah, it's really hard to overturn those. So.
Absolutely.
So the Mongols organization gets a win. For now.
Hey, if you guys are watching us, I know that Phil and Dan has chimed in, but if you got something to say, please say it. We want to respond. We want interaction. We want you guys to talk to us.
We are watching the feed, and we are watching. It's kind of funny because we're actually watching ourselves on a delay, which
really it's kind of weird.
Kind of freaks me out sometimes. That's why I try not to look at it, but.
Yeah, don't watch it. Yeah, what's even worse is when you put the headphones on. You got that 7 seconds, and you're like, "I just want shit. Can't talk." You sound like freaking Mr. Roboto.
So going past that,
are we passing it?
Yeah, I think another really cool thing that I found this week was Bell helmets. Bell helmets. They make.
Yeah, I know Bell.
I mean, they've been around for years.
God. Duh. I think one of my first helmets.
Was a Bell.
Was a Bell, and it was one of the old 3/4. Tight, really tight to my head.
Just the vice grip.
That's all it was, man. It was badass.
So it was red. I saw it. Was it?
It was red.
Was it like fire engine red or
yeah,
was it
pretty much
glitter
like flag red? No glitter.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was just a solid red. My brother and I got the same freaking helmets.
Yeah.
We had blue mini bikes from Sears. You got the
blue mini bikes with red helmets.
Yeah, three horse Tecumsehs. My dad wanted to make sure he saw us driving through the woods. Saw that little head. Yeah.
So Bell Helmets is having a ridiculously crazy sale right now.
Yeah.
They've marked down pretty much every helmet in their inventory. I know I'm sure if you go to Bell.com or I think it's BellHelmets.com. You can probably see them there. I went to Revzilla just to kind of check. And for those of you who don't know, Revzilla is a really great company to buy.
I don't know, man. I was reading the article earlier, and I'm going to go there. I was looking for this helmet that said $300 off. I couldn't find that fucker.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the
used car dealer.
No, I was going to say it's kind of like the Black Friday deal, right?
Yeah.
Where
we got one.
Like, we got a 75-inch smart HD 4K blah 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 TV. We got 3 of them.
Yeah,
and you got it's like fuck off, dude. So it might it might be there might be one that you can get $300 off. Who knows? But I know for a fact
they're still expensive helmets.
They are expensive helmets, but they're good.
They are good helmets.
They are good helmets. But I know for a fact that they have marked down a shitload of their helmets. And just
I'll do that, Chuck.
Just a couple here that I have. Their vintage style dirt helmet MX9 is 19% off, and I think one of their coolest helmets they make is the vintage style bullet helmet. It's 42% off, so now, it's almost 50% off.
Is that the 3/4? Is that the one like I have?
It's a full face. helmet.
Oh, that's the one that comes forward.
But they have, it kind of comes forward. Some of them have like the bubble visor.
Yeah.
But it's really great because it's like the face, the mouth guard or whatever, chin guard is really, it's narrow. It's not, so you can actually talk to people. It's not, you're not talking into a mouth guard. So
it's kind of like the old really BMX cool. one.
But it's not. But it's not super long at all. It's really, it's kind of flat to the face, but it just looks like a really good helmet. They look super comfortable too if you want that full face helmet.
Yeah,
I know. I didn't get a chance to see if it was in there, but I know Bell in conjunction with Senna makes a half helmet Bluetooth. Bluetooth, so you can connect to other riders, so you can talk while you're riding, so you can have comms while you wear a half helmet instead of having because
that's all I wear. I don't like those full. I have a modular full face. I really do.
Yeah,
but it is so freaking heavy.
Yeah, it's
heavy,
a
HTC or something like that. And flip that thing up, you lose your freaking head. Pull it back down. Yeah, don't forget face shield down, then flip it up. You got two sails on top of your head.
From experience.
Yes, you will. You'll break your neck.
But yeah, I didn't see if that helmet was part of the sale.
No,
because I know that's like I think it's like a $350, $400 helmet.
They're just too damn pricey, man.
But
your head is worth it. Okay,
I'm telling you, the only thing that sucks about them is their mushroom head half helmets. But I think it's fucking cool because you can have comms between fellow riders who have Bluetooth enabled headsets and whatnot, or if
we got four of them, the four of us, could talk,
everybody could talk while we're riding the bikes. Which I mean, I'll tell you the one thing.
But see, if just you and I had it, we could say, "Man, did you see the ass on that?" Sorry, Kim, I'm just kidding.
But what's really cool about it, I mean, like that's the one thing as like riding bikes that especially when you're in a group, like 'cause you always got to wait till you get to a light. To talk to each other. It's really hard.
Unless you have a CB, everybody has CBs.
But I mean, like, unless you get really close to each other while you're riding and, hey, look at it. Like, we were coming back from taking a picture. I was trying to point. The moon was amazing.
What are you pointing at?
And I'm like pointing to 1-3, like, look. And he's like, I don't know what you're looking at. What are you talking
is that?
I'm like, the fucking moon. He's like, oh! But if we had fucking Bluetooth, it'd be like,
and then by that time, there was no freaking moon because all the trees were in the way.
And buildings got in the fucking way. So yeah, go check out Bell helmets. Like I said,
I got a thumbs up from Kim.
So like I said, go check out Bell helmets. I know Revzilla has the sale prices, so go check them out. If you guys are in the market for a new helmet, right now would be the best time I think, than ever to get.
Here's some research we need to do. We need to do when is it time to buy a new helmet? After how long? I know after a drop. If it drops...
Yeah, if you drop it.
We'll hold all this, but we'll get back to that.
All right, next week. I'll tell you what. We'll tease it now. Next week, we will have a helmet, not review.
No, not so much a review. Just
helmet education.
There we go. We'll do helmet education. I think that's a good idea.
Little helmet education.
And, that'll work.
There we go. So, like I said,
that's a finger? It looks like a thumbs up to me. I can't see. I don't have glasses.
Yeah, it is a middle finger.
God damn you, Kim. I thought I got a thumbs up from you. You don't love me.
Yep, that's the finger. So Bell Motorcycle Helmets. Go check them out.
Awesome. Hey, I got another side note.
Go for it.
Can I go for it? Okay. So February 24th, there was major flooding in Lynchburg, Virginia. What is that the home of?
Lynchburg, Virginia.
Yeah, man. Tell me you don't know. I got some somewhere. No, I don't. I drank it all.
Well,
but it kind of looks like this
whiskey,
bottle.
It's not Virginia.
Oh, was it Tennessee? Oh, my bad. I thought it was, whatever.
Oh, that's it.
Lynchburg, Tennessee is what I meant to say.
I'm thinking, wait a minute, I'm from Virginia, and I don't think there's a Lynchburg.
Are you from Virginia?
There might be. Yeah, I am from
Virginia. Lynchburg, Tennessee.
You're definitely...
Massive flooding. I'm going to go there now. Sorry, I messed up. I told you, I got ADD today. I'm fucking crazy.
So are whiskey prices going to go up?
No, but what's there?
Yeah, it's fucking Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels Distillery. It got flooded, bro.
Damn.
However...
Whiskey safe?
Whiskey is safe.
Hey, man.
Damn. So,
maybe there was going to be a discount on whiskey. Who knows?
I was hoping.
No, it would have
drove the price up.
The prices up.
And there's a lot of people I know that love this place. I'm not a big Jack fan. I do like Jack. I had a little bit of Jack. But if anybody ever feels the need to buy me a whiskey or something, maybe
the Crown Royal Rye.
Well, this is rye. So this is a rye. This is pretty good too. I don't know if you ever had that. But I'm a Crown guy. And hold on. Oh my God. Okay. So I got a handle of Crown. So if y'all want to buy me Crown.
I never knew I didn't know they made handles. That's the first handle of Crown I've ever seen in my life.
Well, look at that.
Like,
it's at my house.
So
yeah.
So as
go ahead.
So as every week so far for the last few weeks, we're going to bring it up again.
Absolutely.
Young man, Mr. Brandon Niles.
Yep.
As many of you guys know, because you guys have been with us for the last few weeks now, Brandon was cut off on a bike, lost both of his legs due to the accident, and he's doing good. He's doing as well as you could probably imagine. I haven't seen any new updates for Brandon, but as far as I can tell and as far as I know, Brandon is doing fairly well. So if you guys can, I'm going to link his GoFundMe again into the chat. If you guys can or are able, or you know what? Do me a favor. How about this? I'm gonna reach out to the Rocking RoadShow family, and I want every single one of you guys that's watching this show right now live, and everybody that's watching this show later on.
Right.
I want you guys to take that link that I just posted, put that link into your Facebook, and ask people to take a look at it, and if they can, donate. That's my homework to the Rocking RoadShow family.
Absolutely. And, all you gotta do is share. I mean, we absolutely would appreciate you guys donating, but if you can't, we know that not everybody can for one reason or another. Absolutely. Hey, times are tough, man, bro. But share it, because someone on your friends list can.
Someone on your friends list can, and someone on your friends list may actually have a connection with Brandon. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. 6
degrees of separation.
That's right.
How the hell did I know that, or that Rich,
yeah.
I mean, talk about connections. He's been talking about Rich forever, and turns out that he's from Key West. Guess what? I lived in Key West for 25 years.
Yeah. So like I said, that's my homework for the Rocking RoadShow family. Share that link that I just posted on your Facebook page, and help this young man get some help, because he's got a long road ahead of him.
Yeah, he's gonna need his house fixed for ADA, and no, I don't say handicap because you're not handicapped, you're handy-capable. Just so you guys know, that's how I feel about it. But he's gonna need help in his house. It's gonna have to be to where he can adapt, to where he can move around his house, take a shower on his own.
Yeah, I mean there's everything. I mean,
he's going to need so much. And if you guys know people that can help out doing that, I'm a plumber. I'd love to go over and help him out. We just got to find out.
Yep.
We get this all organized. Find someone that can do this. All right.
So with that too, I'm going to go.
That one got to me a little bit.
I'll go back here for a second. Chuck brought up a really good point. He said, throw the Veterans Crisis line out there for sure. For anybody that's listening, anybody who knows anybody, the number, I think the number gets tossed out, 22 veterans a day take their own lives.
Right.
So if you guys know anybody, or just in general, here's another one you guys can share, the Veterans Crisis line. 1-800-273-8255. Everybody out there that needs help, it's there for you.
Absolutely.
Please reach out to the hotline.
Look at this.
There's no reason to go through life hurting.
We were just talking about.
Hey, Rich, we were literally just talking about
like 2 seconds ago.
ESP, man.
ESPN, as my wife likes to say. Yeah.
Rich and Lisa from from Rich's Life.
Rich's
has
Life
just joined us.
Hey, so if you're from one of our friends because of Rich's Life, thank you so much,
Absolutely.
very, very much. We really appreciate it. And Rich's Life, we stay in touch with you guys. He's in freaking Albania. I was watching.
He just got there a couple days ago.
2 days ago, and he started going through museums already. He was at this pyramid thing. Dude, I'm like right behind him. I'm living vicariously through your life. It's freaking awesome, man. It's freaking awesome. All right. Can you tell I got ADD going on today?
Just all over the place.
Really fucking
That's
going.
hilarious. All right, so coming off that, we're gonna jump into events, and we'll shut her down for the night.
What the fuck is that?
What's that?
I'm 2 a.m. pooping.
I didn't type that.
Rich is on ours.
Oh, Rich is probably on ours doing it.
He's on our show. That's so damn funny. Oh, Rich, you need to get on your own thing.
That's hilarious. So we'll bring up our events and we'll close it down for that. So tonight, right now, as we speak, Salty Shamrock is having their bike night over in
where? Come on, man. It's not Apollo Beach. It's down in that area though. I can't. It's on 41. I don't.
Fuck off! It is Apollo Beach.
Is it Apollo Beach?
Right,
it is Apollo Beach.
Apollo Beach. So yeah. So Sharpie's down there at the Salty Shamrock right now.
Sharpie rocks, bro.
Kicking off, huh?
Sharpie rocks.
I'm sure kicking off a hell of a bike night. He wanted us to be there tonight for this week. It just wasn't going to happen. Obviously, as I'm sitting here in work attire, and there was no way I was going to be able to get down there for it. So hopefully we can put something together for
next month. Is what we said,
and I think that we're going to try and do a remote from the Salty Shamrock Bike Night.
We'll try to do it like this and try to get a good show going. Do the whole hour.
Yeah, we'll try. Who knows how? I don't know.
We don't know what their Wi-Fi is.
We don't know what to expect. But again, like I said, that's going on right now tonight, 6 to 10. That's every last Thursday of the month. It's at the Salty Shamrock, 6186 U.S. Highway 41 in Apollo Beach. MC'd by our friend Sharpie. There's live music, food specials, and a bike show every month. So if you're in the area, obviously you're probably not because you're sitting at home probably watching us. But know that we will. We're going to do everything in our power to be at the Salty Shamrock Bike Night next month in March. So
yeah, and if we can be there. You can be there.
The next one we're going to talk about, I brought this up last week. It's the Tim's Harley Davidson night. Tim's Harley Davidson Bike Night of Augusta. Okay, that is going to be
when?
Saturday. No, I'm sorry. Shit. There's only 28 days in the month.
Yeah, tomorrow's the first.
So this is happening tomorrow.
Unless it's leap year.
No, it is only 28.
Okay.
So this is happening tomorrow, 6 to 9 at the Tim's Harley Davidson in Augusta, Georgia. 4200 Bel Air Frontage Road in Augusta. Join them for the first bike night of the 2019 season. They're going to have live music, food, barbecues the food, and they got $2 beers in the backyard tavern. And we're gonna go to what was brought up earlier.
What was brought
by Kim?
Uh-huh.
We are in fact going to be at Daytona Bike Week this year.
Yes, we are.
It is now official.
The Rocking RoadShow.
The Rocking RoadShow will be on the road at Bike Week.
My camera's on.
Here, we'll
That's
put you on
okay.
real quick. There you go.
I'm sitting there going, yeah. We are going to be there. Now you can take it back off.
Daytona Bike Week is going on between March 8th and March 17th of this year. It's at Daytona Beach, Florida. Quote unquote the largest motorcycle event in Daytona Beach. Oh, you know what's funny? Welcome bikers to the world's largest motorcycle event in Daytona Beach, Florida. So they're not wrong.
No, they're not.
We kind of read that wrong last week. But it's going to be the 78th anniversary of Bike Week. What are you laughing at?
Rich, did I fix it? Yes, you did, Rich.
So
that's freaking awesome. 2 a.m. pooper.
So
sorry, this is funny.
You guys are killing me right now, man. I'm trying to do a show and Bobby's over here having a goddamn conversation
with myself.
Jesus Christ, bro. You need some fucking Adderall or something. Christ almighty. So anyhow,
sex, man. It just takes sex.
We will be
Cindy.
We will be in the Daytona Bike Week this year, and we're going to be out there the 14th through the 17th.
Yeah.
We will be coming home on the 17th. We will be getting there on the 14th. So if you guys are going to be in Daytona, it's the last weekend of Daytona. So if you guys are going to be there, let us know. We would like to link up with as many of you as we can.
Yeah.
And we'll have a fucking hell of a time. I know that for sure.
Absolutely.
I always enjoyed Bike Week. I'm bringing the 1.3 and the 1.4 there to show them how Daytona can really be done and have fun and not have to worry about all the crazy crowds. So.
Oh yeah, because I've been there. Like I said, we've been there a couple times. It's just been fucking off the chain, ridiculous. We froze one year. We went there with no jackets, and then had to drive south for an hour or 2 hours because we went to Melbourne, and we stayed at my buddy Paul's house. And holy shit, I had to buy a jacket.
Yep.
It's a really badass jacket that Kim thought I got brand new like last week. What the hell is that all about? But I've been wearing it for about 3 or 4 years.
So
where we at?
Kim's saying the first weekend. It's not. It's the second.
It's the second weekend.
I can't go the first weekend because I have to work.
Yes. The 14th.
It's the 14th through the 17th,
which is the second weekend. So a good try, Kim.
Let's see.
Unless she got off the first weekend.
Yeah, that would suck.
She's like
I really hope that you did that. You got those dates right. I'm hoping
the 14th, because you did say the 14th up there, and the 14th is the second weekend. Just so you know.
And Phil, you say you want to see David Allen Coe at the Iron Horse.
Yes,
that's a good show, man. I've been there. I've seen him there a few times.
Yes,
he's old.
Yes, he is.
He pretty much just sits on a chair and plays his guitar.
Plays his old
That's
tunes,
it,
man.
his guitar.
You don't play the guitar.
So, look at that. Right on time. Back to...
Oh, that's a thumb. Yeah, I got it. Okay, Kim. Appreciate that.
So there you have it. The Rocking RoadShow will be at Daytona Bike Week this year. Okay, so there's the show. I've got 1.3 still over here.
I'm typing.
You guys are looking at the top of his head. It's kind of hilarious.
Isn't this nice and shiny?
He's a man on a mission, apparently.
I'm just typing. I told you it takes me an hour.
We're gonna leave him typing, and we're gonna have a little. Let's have a little.
You're gonna have a little. What are you?
One-on-one.
What are you gonna? Does that mean I can't talk?
No, you can talk. I just don't want people looking at
the top of my
head.
But it is shiny.
So yeah. Thank you guys for coming and running along the show with us. Thanks for riding along with us. It's been one of those weird shows. I don't know. Like I said, Bobby's kind of in a weird spot right now. It's kind of
this is normal. Believe it or not, this is
kind of tripping me out. And you know what though? It's good. I'm glad. It's good to see it. It's good to see it jumping and bouncing around.
God, man.
Especially with everything going on. So
shit. Last week.
Yeah, man. So like I said, thank you guys for joining us. Rich, I hope Albania is treating you well.
Absolutely.
The pictures look great. Can't wait to see some video come out of there. And for everybody else to join us, Kim, thank you, sweetie. Love you. I'll see you in
absolutely.
See you in a little bit. Chuck, thanks again, brother. Really appreciate the
Dan's there.
Yeah, really appreciate the link and the number for the crisis hotline. That was awesome.
Yes.
Phil, as always, the mad scientist. Thank you, brother. Thanks you for coming along with us.
No, Dan, I didn't get in the crown. I got my beer here. I'm good.
We don't need him in the crown. That would be a disaster and a half.
That crown rye is good. I'm just gonna say.
Let's see. Who am I missing?
Everybody.
Probably missing everybody, but that's
let's not call out any more freaking names because you know what? You all are special to us. Thank you very much for joining us.
I was just saying
tonight.
because people were, people.
Oh, the people that are talking, I understand that. But we got Rich, we got Phil, we got Dan, we got Kim, we got Lisa. She was in there.
That's what I had to do.
Come on, man.
I just had to put it in his ear and he'd fucking roll with it. So again, thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate it. Share this with your friends. Share the video. Hey, look, I gotta say this. Thank you so much for sharing the the recall video from the Expo.
Oh, yeah, the recall video. That was awesome.
A lot of shares on that. So thank you guys, because it took me a little bit longer than I wanted to. I got sidetracked with that. That should have been out a fucking week ago. So I apologize for that. But it came out finally. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing that video, because it's doing really well.
How's everyone liking my Pinup Thursday?
I think a lot of people like it.
I'm trying to work with something here. I'm trying to do, not just Harleys, but right now I've got 3 Harleys, and that's the 3 I've done 3 weeks. But I want to do more. I want to get Pinup Thursday going. I like the cartoon versions. I like the real versions. If it's 50s rockabilly, anything like that. If it's pinup-esque, that's what we're gonna do. I think it's a good idea. So,
So again, from the work shirt Alvie, the working Alvie, I will say thank you for joining us. Keep it rocking, guys.
Rubber side down, baby.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye.